So,
Hi guys, it's me, the boy Kairos. I haven't been here for a long time.
Why? Please don't talk to me. Before I could say anything else, this maid turned around and left.
I'm playing this game called I can't remember this game.
This weird moment when suddenly I heard someone howling downstairs.
I gotta do this. Okay,
check up on the twins. But I realized one of them was
oh shit!
What the freaking Funyuns? Diamond? Sorry,
I can do
Pearl?
this.
Pearl? What? Stop screaming. Where's your sister? She's not
Do
here.
this, do that, do this, that.
Freaking out. She went to her
Do
special
that,
place.
do that, do that, do that crap.
What special place?
Do that crap! No, I have to waste my diamonds for this. I have to waste my diamonds again. We're my last damn time. Frick! One more time. My diamonds. Thank you. Oh my freaking god!
This morning before leaving for school, I went straight to Mr. Jackson to talk about it. Don't think about it too much. Just be careful around the girls. They've taken a hit after their mom got into a coma. If you take good care of them, you'll never have to look for another job. Mr. Jackson reminded me of my own dad around mom trying to get her to work. Over the next few days, I tried everything to warm up to the girls, but they were just horrible. They burned my assignments, super glued my chair, and one time they filled my bag with broken eggs. It took me hours to clean that. One day at work, Mr. Jackson turned
Oh crap, no!
11th birthday, and he wanted to throw the biggest party ever. But an hour before guests started pouring in, he left for an urgent business meeting, leaving me in charge. When I told the girls, they went ballistic. He always gets away with it. Not this time. He's gonna regret missing out on our birthday. Emerald pulled a lighter out of her pocket and rushed to the library. I chased her all the way up in this maze of a house and found her with a lighter under a massive painting. I wonder how he'll feel when we burn his favorite painting down. You can't.
Let's do this. I literally passing through all these things, yes?
Dad, what do you know? You probably have both of your parents loving you. Actually, no. I told the girls about my issues regarding mom and dad, and suddenly they went softer. Emerald pulled her down, and after that day, she was surprisingly kind of well behaved.
Oh, I'm back, guys. Just need.
Sorry, doesn't heal anything. Before I could ask her what she meant, Emerald just turned around and laughed, and the maid told us that dinner was ready. Don't think too much. She's a bit crazy. You should know that by now. Also, never be late for dinner, or you'll starve the night. What? That night and the night after went by fine. But
yes! Oh my god, I wasted many diamonds. No!
So great with us, and when he came home, he went straight to his study. As if this wasn't weird enough, 2 nights before the exam, I heard a light tapping on the door. My body froze as the knocking got louder, but when I opened the door, I saw a light flicker in the downstairs area, and then I saw Emerald. She was at it again. This time, I followed her, and it looked toward the basement. Emerald, shh, you're not supposed to go there. She can't hear you. The soul left my body when I turned around to face Pearl. She scared the bejesus out of me. Sorry, but I just wanted to stop you before you did something stupid. Pearl then told me that Emerald went down to the basement almost every night, and sometimes she even sleeps there. It's got all of Mom's stuff. No one, not even Dad, disturbs her. Ever since Mom went into a coma.
Oh no! Come on! Hiya!
Oh my god, are you okay? What happened? I don't know. I was waiting for Emerald and passed out on the floor. When I woke up, there was fire everywhere. Hold on. Where's Emerald? The two of us rushed toward the basement, but the fire was totally out of control. Luckily, the fire truck arrived just in time and rescued Emerald unharmed. They said that the fire was caused because of a candle in the basement. I was just lighting up some of Mom's favorite candles, and I didn't realize when I dozed off, I burned everything that belonged to Mom. I'm so sorry. As long as we found you. Emerald started sobbing, and I hugged her tight. Just then, Mr. Jackson arrived looking horrified, and when the fire guys told him what caused the mess, he lost his mind. You know what?
I know!
Everything for you girls, and all you've done is made a mess out of it.
I am fed up.
You burn the house down. I'm sorry to butt in, Mr. Jackson, but it was a mistake. Emerald feels horrible, and to be honest, you should be glad your girls are okay. And who are you to tell me what to do? Don't forget your place. You're just a servant here. You can't talk to her like that.
Yes.
Teach
1,
me
2,
their
3.
lives. I can do whatever I want. Watch this. You're fired. Don't come here again. Gladly, Mr. Jackson. And I hope you become a better parent, because God knows these girls deserve it. I said final goodbyes to the girls and left. Thanks to the wild night, I was super exhausted at school the next day and totally tanked my scholarship test. When I went home, Mom gave me the shocking news. Thanks to the fire, the secret room in the house had to be opened to check the damages. And thousands of gold coins and illegal cash were recovered.
Okay.
Everything belonged to Mr. Jackson. He was taken to jail and the girls were sent to London to stay
I
for
need a
months.
ball.
Wow.
What is
That's why he kept the room shut all the time. I'm just happy the girls are safe. Yeah, Mon, I'm sorry for putting you through this. I've been a horrible mother. You stuck around, and that's all that matters. I promise, I'll be better. And she made good on the promise. Working hard for my daughter. It feels like I know
Okay.
you already. It's nice to see you've recovered,
Alright.
ma'am. And thank you
Well,
for bringing these brats along. Linda
What do you
held
have?
my hand and
Oh,
thanked
God!
me for saving
You
her
dummy!
daughter
Oh!
from her cruel husband. She even offered me a job at her company right after I graduated. And since the pay was good, I took it up. Don't get too happy. We won't make it easy for you. I'm counting on that.
Come on, let's stop.
Hi, my name is Alice, and I'm from Rochester, New York. Please like and subscribe. You know how people say that when you meet the love of your life, time stands still and your heart skips a beat? Well, my dad has his own version of it.
Love feels like a bunch of fireworks.
Fuck!
That sounds dangerous.
Oh, honey, it's the most beautiful feeling in the world.
Dad always tells me about when he met Mom's lawyer skills on them and convinced them to buy me a drum kit. My life was simply wonderful, but everything changed when I was 12. Mom got stuck on one big case and was working
Oh,
crazy
no.
hours. I kept bugging her to notice me, but the answer was always the same. Not now. I can't, Alice. Of course, this also led to fights between my parents. We would argue in the kitchen at night when they thought I was asleep. Finally, one night, she just left. There were no explanations, no clues, no goodbye letter, nothing. It was a rough time, but my dad and I always stayed together. As time went by, we both started feeling a little bit better. Despite everything, I never stopped believing in true love, and I eagerly awaited the sensation my father had described so many times. When I turned 16, I witnessed the fireworks of love up close. I was at home cooking and
Oh, I took. Oh, sorry, guys.
but here's the twist. I didn't feel the same way. However, from that moment on, Luke embarked on a mission to win my heart, while I tried to refuse his advances without hurting him.
Flowers for you, bee.
Please, yes, please.
I baked brownies for you.
Thanks, but I prefer vegetables. He invited me to the amusement park, but I pretended to be dizzy when he was gonna kiss me on the Ferris wheel. And then he also asked my father for my hand.
So, what do you think?
Tell him that he has to provide 4 sheep, 5 cows, and 1 unicorn in exchange. Yet Luke never gave up. And
What the
finally,
heck?
he went all in. He performed for me on my balcony, singing the very same song my dad used to woo my mom back in the day. And I swear I could see Dad helping him the whole time. Then he asked the big question.
Okay,
My
guys.
girlfriend.
Luke,
I'm trying to get next.
for a few months, things were going right. Musically,
Alright.
I
I'm gonna go slow.
I was about to fall when Luke grabbed my hand and held me.
Are you alright?
I nodded. The sunlight hit him just right, and he looked just beautiful. He leaned
We'll
in
just
and
do
put
this.
the
Why
words
my
in
phone
his
not working?
kiss. It was a scene right out of the
Oh,
movie. Come on,
backflip.
guys,
If I
say
cut
it,
my
try.
neck, is my
I just
wife's
couldn't
fault
help
because she
feeling
won't
nothing. By the time
care.
we reached the top
Or
of the
she
hill, I
going to
decided
do
sing.
ice
This is
cream.
After a brief pause, I managed to muster the strength to share my feelings.
Ugh.
However, as I looked at him, tears were welling up in his eyes.
Alice, there's something I have to tell you.
Run, wife.
Thrilled that we're together. I've been looking for the perfect partner for what feels like forever.
Tears began to fall down his cheeks, and I hugged Luke tightly. How could I break his heart after that? I just
Oh,
hurting him. Just then, I got an idea. I needed to find my boyfriend a new girlfriend. Yet, it was easier said than done. Finding the perfect girl for Luke was certainly a tough mission. I introduced him to Sarah in a bowling alley, but it turned out she was only interested in using Luke to make her ex-boyfriend jealous. On trivia night, Claire and Luke had a heated argument about the best pizza topping.
Bye-bye.
Didn't get along after that. Lastly, how can I forget about Julie? When I introduced her to Luke at a party, it was pretty clear that she was more interested in me than in him, much to Luke's amusement. Of course, he knew nothing of my plan. I introduced so many girls to him, pretending they were my friends, but sparked even the slightest explosion. Luke only seemed to have eyes for me. Darn him. After a few weeks of failures, I was about to give up hope. But then,
I'm
in
dead.
class, the solution seemed to fall from the sky.
Boys and girls, we have a new exchange student from South Korea. This is Moon.
That new girl seemed quiet. She was a total stunner.
We have a little welcome tradition here. You've got to sing us your favorite song while standing upside down.
Actually, see Moon's soul leaving her body.
Kidding. But come on, give it a blast. So, which song are we going with?
For a brief moment, Moon seemed to be torn between making a mad dash for the exit, pretending to faint, or fighting my dad
Oh
to
my
ignore his
God.
request. Love Story by Taylor Swift. Bingo! That was the girl who was gonna sweep my boyfriend off his feet. I couldn't have been more thrilled. Above all, she had a beautiful voice. She was perfect for Luke. As soon as the class ended, I walked up to Moon. Hi, I'm Alice. That was amazing. Thank you. I just hope I don't have to do that to introduce myself in math class. Don't worry about it. The gym teacher might make you do some push-ups in front of the whole school, but apart from that, well, that's it. I'm going back to South Korea. She even had a great sense of humor. By the way, the teacher who just made this thing in front of everyone is my dad. But don't hold that against me. He seems cool. He is, in his own unique way. Surprisingly, considering that if my plan worked, Moon would steal my boyfriend from me, the two of us immediately hit it off. I was happy to make a new friend, but the most important thing was that I had an inkling right from the start that she and Luke were a match made in heaven. I had to rush to my plan. By the way, I'm in a band. Ever considered becoming a rock star? A rock star? Sure, but only if we get to wear sunglasses indoors. Of course, you can't make great music if you don't look cool. My master.
Oh crap, shit! No! You better not get that.
As usual.
Bye bye, wife. Oh crap. I'm dead. Wait, grab your hand. Down, down. What happened to my
Turned to meet
laptop?
her gaze.
Never
Something
mind.
magical unfolded between them. Their fireworks were so intense that for a moment, the neighbors were bombing my house.
This is...
Shit!
Me too, Alice Luke. I'm Moon.
That's a beautiful name.
Moon turned red as a tomato.
I mean, it's cute. I mean, it's not, a horrible name.
They were so awkward and
Oh no!
The first part of my plan
No!
was
Wait,
complete.
she's
Over the
right.
next few weeks,
Oh, I
I
can do that
did
too.
everything to bring my new friend and boyfriend even closer. I planned this adorable picnic for the three of us, but then I faked a stomach pain, so they both got time together.
Alice, are you okay?
Oh no, not again. What's wrong, Alice? It's my, pigmentitis.
Okay, let's figure it out.
Clearly my plan failed. Next time, we'll jump into the movies to watch an old, sassy romantic
Exactly the same thing.
We watched the movie together. All the while, I was lurking secretly in the background. In a particularly romantic scene, their shoulders leaned against each
Oh
other.
crap! No, bye bye, wife. Oh, my wife's dead. Thank you.
No popcorn?
Yeah, sure. So close. By the way, I, of course, don't hate Sandra Bullock. Slowly, I was running out of ideas and excuses. I signed us up for a romantic bread-baking class, only to remember right beforehand that
Oh,
I was
shit.
intolerant. Silly me.
Since when?
It's very recent. I don't want to talk about it. We can make gluten-free bread. It's not the same.
Oh!
Me. Tragically, I had to keep up that lie and not eat a sandwich in front of them for way too long. Oh, the lengths I went to. But despite all my efforts, nothing was happening.
Why I gave that all that shit
An
to you?
irresistibly romantic date.
My move.
Rochester High Falls.
What's this?
Cherished spot. I prepared this
No,
food
no, no, no,
and
no.
it looked spectacular.
Oh,
I stood there
oh, wait a
admiring
second.
my masterpiece. This must have been how Billie Eilish felt when she composed Bad Guy. My plan wasn't complete without the final touch. Two mysterious and alluring letters, one for Luke and one for Moon. That evening, they both arrived thinking the other had organized the date. I should have respected their privacy and left. But I sneaked a peek at the date
Oh,
and sat in
my
nearby
wife
rows
was
of
out
popcorn and
live.
soda. It seemed like they were still too shy to make the big move. Just
My
as I was
wife-
about to fall
my
asleep,
wife died.
Luke slowly moved nearer to Luke's lips. The excitement was so intense that I could feel it moving through my body, particularly in my ankle. My ankle? I looked at my leg and saw a raccoon clinging to my
Bye-bye.
ankle. Freaked out, I totally lost it. I sprang from the bushes.
Oh, my hand.
Hi, just taking a walk.
Around the fall
calls alone at night?
Oh,
Say,
frick!
your call. That's the best I could come up with. Alice, this isn't what it seems.
We were just...
Their embarrassment and guilt were clear.
I'm sorry.
They clearly felt terrible, and I felt even worse. It was entirely my fault. It was time to tell the truth. You don't have to feel guilty. I orchestrated the entire thing.
What?
You? Yeah.
Oh, my
I
life!
noticed the magic connection between you two.
Oh,
Giving you my whole
oh,
And
shit,
if
my
you had been part
arm,
of the truth,
my
for a brief moment, we
goddamn
exchanged
arm.
puzzled glances, and we turned to give me an earful. However, after what felt like an eternity, they both enveloped me in a hug simultaneously.
Alice, I can't believe you'd do something like this. You could have just spoken to me. And I'm sorry. I tried to fight these feelings.
No need to apologize. The heart wants what the heart wants. Are you sure you're okay with this? Absolutely. We two are meant for each other. I'll step aside and let you enjoy the rest of your date. Not to my swiftly, but before I got too far, I turned back to see them finally sharing their...
Shit!
You could have at least waited for me to leave. Just kidding. Carry on. This may appear like the happily ever after ending, doesn't it? But believe me, there are still some more fireworks to discover. My grand plan had succeeded. Moon was perfect for Luke, and they were really happy. However, sometime later, I started to feel increasingly sad. While I was genuinely thrilled for them, the feeling of loneliness eventually, I decided to share with my dad my deepest fear. Dad, what if you never experienced those fireworks?
Alice, just like music, love has its own tempo. It won't come
Oh
like
my
expected.
god,
Trust
my
me,
damn
sooner or later,
freaking
you'll know.
arm. Oh my god, why we're going to die today?
That can happen. Love is not perfect. But believe me,
Oh my freaking
I decided to give the whole
arm.
love thing a rest. I just focused on school, my friends, and of course music. For several months, everything went smoothly. Surprisingly, my dad was right about love. My moment was bound to come just when I least expected it.
boys and girls, we have a new... This time from Italy. This is Finger Love.
And that was it. Boom, boom, boom. My dad had predicted my mom to feel the fire.
Okay, no, sorry, wife, you have to die.
Camilo strolled into the classroom.
No.
I couldn't take my eyes off of him. And to be fair,
Oh shit! My whole body.
smart, my dad tried to get him to sing a song to introduce himself, but Camilo instead recited a poem in Italian. I didn't understand anything.
Oh no, my damn
Right.
arm, oh shit! Oh crap, my
I
I'm in
had
heaven.
tons of other girls to win his heart, but if there was one thing I was truly confident about, it was my matchmaking skills. Game on. During lunch, I went up to him. He was sitting by himself, with all the girls gazing at him from afar, too mesmerized to strike up a conversation. I was introduced to all girls. I know.
Hi, you.
Alice.
Oh, right, Alicia.
Already? My name, or a variation of it, coming out of his mouth made me shiver. What are you reading?
Robert Frost.
Oh, he's the one who invented frosting? Because if so, I want to congratulate him.
No, he was one of America's most renowned poets.
I felt like he could
Sorry, dog, I'm dead. You're dead, right?
more of a take-out menu reader. Camille shot me this weird smile as he went back to his book. I left feeling defeated and humiliated. All while the
Fun! Come on, I'm dead. Say bye-bye to me. Oh my damn fucking arm. Oh shit.
Me too. I love selfies. And when I thought I couldn't get any lower,
Oh, it smells. You know fun. Oh my damn fucking arm. Oh, that feels very bad. Somebody help me. Help me, please. I'm dead. Why you but
walking towards Camilo.
Sure thing, Bella.
ash
Totally shattered on the floor.
miss. Move boy, don't grab me by my butt. Now I have the drum.
Is this karma for not loving Luke back?
Love,
My room again.
love is lovely.
Looked in to save the day. Alice, what are you doing?
We were worried about you. You haven't been home for days.
And I'm not going back.
But I was killing myself today. Oh my freaking dumb arm. Bye bye guys.